Have you ever wanted to trade stocks so that you could have your money working for you in a positive manner? The ability to make money on your money? Well, that's what 401ks and mutual funds are supposed to be doing for us, right? Well, that doesn't seem to be happening. In fact, most people's 401ks look more like 101ks. They're shrinking daily instead of growing. According to Bloomberg, 2/3 of mutual funds lost money in 2011. However, I have some really good news. You see, a genius Microsoft programmer came out of retirement to create the very first completely robotic stock trader to allow the average investor to compete with the huge institutional traders who have had the competitive advantage over us for so many years due to their high-tech computer systems. You can now have your hard-earned money working for you every day. And you don't need to be a stock market expert to be successful.
Well, all the other software that I've seen out there is what I call calibration equipment. You know, they're giving you screens with charts and graphs and then telling you, well, go ahead and piece this together. Make your buy-sell decisions with this information. And to me, that's ridiculous. I was at a trade show one time, and it was one guy had 6 screens up of charts and graphs and everything, and I asked him, I said, does it come with a USB cable? He goes, what for? I said, to plug myself in. Because you can't expect me to sit and stare at all that and make a buy-sell decision. That's nuts, you know? Whereas Cool Trade is a fully robotic trader right out of the box. You just turn it on in the morning and walk out of the house. It literally picks the stocks, it buys, it sells, it goes long, it goes short. You don't have to do anything, and you really will get at ease with the stock market.
Here's how it works. Number 1, download the software. Number 2, pick a strategy. Number 3, walk away. It sounds real simple because it is. You see, Ed's Cool Trader Pro trades the stock market for you 100% unattended. It has no emotion. It has the ability to open positions, take profit, and deposit it in your brokerage account from the time the market opens until it closes, every day, all day, 5 days a week. One of my first questions was, so how do I pick a strategy if I don't know anything about the stock market? Well, Cool Trader Pro comes fully loaded with 10 time-tested strategies for simulating. You see, this has been under development for 12 years. Ed already has 14,000 subscribers, and they've helped him to develop strategies over time by giving him feedback on what was working and, more importantly, what wasn't working. These strategies are just waiting for you to put them to work. And one of my favorite features of the software is the simulator mode. You can actually try out a strategy with real-time data feeds without ever putting up any of your money. Cool Trader Pro will run just as if you have money in your account, but it'll block your trades until you feel confident that the strategy you've selected is going to give you the results that you're looking for. You can try out all 10 strategies in simulator mode if you like.
You don't need a broker to use the Cool Trade software. Initially, when you first start, you run in simulator mode. So you don't need any broker for that, and you can test the software and test your strategies to make sure that you like the profits that they're making. Then when you're ready to go live, then you go to one of our fantastic broker partners. All these brokers have contacted us to request that our software be available to their users.
Perhaps the coolest thing learned from Ed is to be non-emotional. Let the robotic trader work on your behalf all day long, and don't worry whether the market goes up or down. You can make money either way. Cool Trader Pro is designed to do just that for you and anyone who has the software.
Let's talk about the flash crash day. I call that day a gift from God. When else are you ever going to be able to close out of 81 short positions in a 20-minute period and take profits? You know, usually you sit on a short position for forever and wait for it to really move, you know, to go down enough. The Dow dropped almost 1,000 points and then rocketed back within 30 minutes. If you weren't running a Cool Trade robotic trader, you couldn't take advantage of both sides of that market. Take advantage of the swing down and then grab all the longs and take advantage of the quick move back up. I heard other people who manually trade, the comments that they made. They absolutely hated that day, and I'm like, I mean, who makes 15 or 20% profit in a 20-minute period? I mean, that's beautiful.
We've all been brainwashed over the years that the buy and hold method is the way to go. How many of you have actually had a positive experience with that model over the past 10 years? It's actually kind of like a lottery. You know, if you happen to be lucky enough to pick a stock that you can buy low and it goes through the roof, you can make a lot of money. However, the way the stock market's been performing the past 10 years, you certainly can't count on that happening. When you have a volatile stock market, you need an extra advantage in order to consistently make money. Let me give you an example. Take Halliburton stock. Here's the MarketWatch website. That's the 5-year chart, and you can see that it's trading almost the same today as it was 5 years ago. That buy and hold strategy probably wouldn't have made any money. Let's go take a look at the comparison to our Cool Trader Pro strategy on Halliburton over the past 5 years. I'm going to put in the Halliburton ticker symbol, and this will show us what Halliburton did on our Cool Trader Pro software strategy over the past 5 years versus the buy and hold method. So if you bought Halliburton on the buy and hold, you would actually have only earned $526. Now, if you had the system actively trade the stock for you with a simple dollar up, dollar down strategy, you could have made over $19,000. This is a simple dollar up, dollar down comparison to demonstrate the power of actively trading the stocks. There's about 8,000 stocks available to trade each day. Based on the strategy that you select, the Cool Trader software will apply the rules of that strategy to all 8,000 stocks and only show you the ones that meet all your criteria. Once you have that list, you can pick the stocks that you'd like to trade. If it returns 20 stocks that meet the strategy criteria, you can choose to trade all 20 that day, or maybe only 5 or 10. It's totally up to you. We even have a $2 strategy for investors on a small budget. Here's a demo of how that strategy is performing.
This is Nick Roush with Cool Trader Pro, and I'd like to do a quick demonstration of the $2 and under strategy that comes with the system for simulating. So this will give you an idea of how the strategy works. So this robotic trader has been carrying this strategy out since August 2012, and it currently has 12 positions in what we refer to as our inventory. So these are the open positions that we currently have in our inventory. But I would like to show you what can happen when you're in the right place at the right time running a fully automated system. So YMI is a symbol here, and they made an announcement this morning that they were going to be acquired, and the stock price jumped. So we had two positions, one at $1.92 and one at $1.63. On the $1.63 level, we made $1,250, and on this level, we made $960 for a grand total of $2,210 on that particular stock. So you can see the current ask price is $2.89, and the Y over here indicates that the robotic trader recognized that we had reached our profit goal, and it rode the stock up until it pulled back and it closed out the position. Down below here, we have our watch list. So these are symbols between $1 and $2. Either one or more rules are failing currently. That's why it's not opening up any more positions at this time. But that gives you an idea of what the system looks like here. This one started with 30,000. We're currently up to 35,495. We have funds allocated of $19,345. This has averaged around 20,000 funds allocated since around 8, 9, 12. So let's take a look at a report here. Give you an idea of the activity on this particular one. So this one started 8.9, closed the first position 8.9, STM, long $1.71, sold at $1.80, made $90 in profit. Pacific Sun, that one also opened 8.9, closed at 8.9, bought it at $2, closed it at $2.07, made $70. So you can get a feel for how many trades we're doing and the profit that the robotic trader is taking on each one of these trades. And we are now on page 3. So if we scroll up, we have a grand total of $8,010. So you can see the last two trades here, YMI 12.12.12 and 12.12.12, shows you exactly how much it took. And we've got a total of $8,010 in gross profit taken. So this one is doing exceptionally well. And go ahead and show you the strategy wizard really quickly if you'd like to run this strategy in simulation mode to get familiar with the system and how it works. You just need to click on the strategy wizard and select the $2 and below strategy, and the robotic trader will begin carrying that strategy out for you. So I'll go ahead and open up the strategy wizard if you'd like to take a quick look at the strategy and how it works. I can kind of walk you through it. So this is the $2 and below strategy, and this is the back end of the system where you can modify your start times and your stop times. You can tell the robotic trader how many symbols you want it to buy, and you can tell it how many shares you want it to trade. So this one here is set to trade 1,000 share lots with a maximum shares to purchase of 3,000. And down below here, anything up more than $50 at the end of the day, it's just set to take that profit. Now we click over to the second tab. So we're looking through the exchanges. The system is searching for stocks between $1 and $2, which are here. So yesterday's close price is greater than 1. Yesterday's close price is less than 2. Yesterday's close price is less than the 5-day simple moving average. Institutional ownership must be greater than 10. Current assets must be greater than current liabilities. 30-day average volume must be greater than 200,000 shares. And once we apply those rules to all 8,000 stocks, we get 11 back, and they're all listed right here for you to review. And then we go to our open position rules. So now all of these rules must be true for the system to actually open up the position. Now we move forward. We have add to position rules here as well. You can choose to add to positions or not. That is up to you. And this is what it comes with. So it's adding on 10% drops on the stock price. And we move forward to the profit requirements tab. So the goal here is to make 18 cents, which is $180 if you're trading 1,000 share lots. Once we achieve the 18 cents, then the system's going to look for a 4-cent pullback to exit the position. We then have another feature, which is called the profit protection feature. Once we achieve 9 cents, the system will put a P next to the symbol, which will indicate that we have not reached our profit goal, but we are going to begin to protect any gains above 9 cents. So if the position reverses and moves against us, we're going to close out the position and take the profit. We try to take at least $90 on each one of our trades. If you have any questions, you can contact customer support. Thank you very much.
Let me tell you a little bit more about the genius creator of this amazing software. Ed Barsano started his career in data processing in the military. He quickly moved up the ladder and ended up programming the nuclear work management system for the Navy under Vice Admiral Bryant. Microsoft reached out to the government looking for a list of the top 5 programmers in the country, and Ed Barsano was at the top of that list. He went to work for Microsoft in 1987 and spent the next several years working round the clock during the most hectic times of Microsoft. They were sleeping at their desks, coming in early Monday morning, and not leaving until late Saturday night. After 8 years of this, Ed decided to take the golden parachute and retire and spend time with his family. Because he was in at the beginning, Ed retired with multi-millions in the bank and did what most of us do with our money. He put it in the hands of a good broker who proceeded to lose over half of his life savings. For someone with a mind like Ed's, that was like waking a sleeping giant. He vowed to make the stock market a safer place to trade. He was so angry that this so-called professional could lose so much of his money that he began researching how all this stock trading happens and why the institutional traders make money and most of the average public loses money. He even went to work in a brokerage house to learn the ropes, and then the fun began. Once he saw what sophisticated computers that these powerful investment banks could do, trading against all of us regular investors, he began writing a software program that would rival what these huge institutional traders have access to, and providing it at a cost that would allow the average person to succeed trading the stock market. After 5 years and 5 million lines of code, he accomplished his dream. And now we are all benefactors of Ed's experience. Ed's mission statement is to restore confidence to the middle-class investor by leveraging technology and innovation. Ed has now spent the past 7 years refining his strategies that plug right into your robotic stock trader. With absolutely no advertising, he has amassed a client base of 14,000 subscribers in 40 countries using his software over the past 7 years. The robotic trader has the ability to make money when the market is going up and when the market is going down. Did you even know that you can make money when the stock market is going down?
Let's talk about how the market has changed throughout the years. I remember when we used to have to call our broker to execute a trade, and then he charged us hundreds of dollars to execute that trade. And then the discount brokers came online in the 90s. And And then trading fees went down dramatically, and then we got screens, websites that allowed you to execute orders manually. So you could just push buttons to execute a trade. And then the brokers started providing tools, and then all these companies started coming out with what I call calibration equipment. They gave you all these tools, charts, and graphs so you could decide what you want to do manually. But during this whole time, the institutions have been running fully robotic computers against the public all the way, probably since the 80s. So we've evolved now past that, past the manual trading, and now CoolTrade's released fully automated computers to trade. I mean, CoolTrade's already there. We're years ahead of everyone else. At least that's what the brokers tell us, that we're years ahead of them, which is why they call us and ask us to release robotic traders to their clients.
Some of you may be asking yourselves, well, how do I know this really works? Great question. You see all these companies listed on the screen? They all make the CoolTrade software available to their clients because they've seen it in action. And these are industry professionals. They want their clients to be successful so that they retain their clients. Each one of these companies came to Ed Barsano and said, we want to team up with you. As a matter of fact, CoolTrade partnered with TD Ameritrade in 2006 to make the software available to their clients. Now, they don't sell our software. What they do is allow their customers to use the software to trade their accounts. These brokers know that the software works, and happy clients create long-term clients for these brokers. So there you have it. You now have access to the world's only fully robotic stock trader, and you can be up and running within a day or two. Once you purchase our software, you have access to our professional installation experts who can walk you through the setup. It's simple. It's just point and click. We also have plenty of support videos so you can see how the different strategies work. You'll now have the confidence to trade like a pro. In the past, Ed has charged $4,000 per year to his subscribers, but now Ed has authorized a special price of just $3,500 one-time fee for lifetime access to the software. In addition to that, you'll receive your monthly brokerage data feeds for free for the first 12 months. Starting on your 13th month, the live data feeds are only $125 per month. Also included is training on how to get the most out of your software. We offer this training online and in person. If you're ready to start trading like a pro, be sure to get back to the sales associate who sent you this information for further details.
The CoolTrade software removes emotion completely out of the market. People ask me all the time, how did the market do today? And I'm like, why is that relevant? Who cares how the market did today? The question is, did my automated traders take profits? Did a stock cross the threshold? When I buy it here, did it go there? Did it even go up a little bit? Because if you give me at least 50 bucks at the end of the day, my robotic trader is going to take profits every chance it gets. I've been running robotic traders now for years. I don't even look at the market. I don't even care. I don't care if we have an up day or a down day. I mean, what I'm hoping for is that either the market's going to be up 250 points or down 250 points. You give me moves like that, then the robotic traders, CoolTrade just takes all that profit off the table.